I lived in Jamaica for a majority of my pregnancy, and I flew back to the US to give birth. I've been getting a lot of questions about how long it took before I was able to return back to Jamaica with the baby. I was able to return home within 5 weeks. Now, this is all dependent on how fast you go about getting everything processed, because when I did return to Jamaica, the baby had to have a US passport. After giving birth, I was able to obtain the baby's birth certificate within 3 days. It was ready. That was the fastest part of the process. Now, what I had to wait on was the Social Security card, and that took about 2 weeks to come via mail. Once I received this, I did start the passport application process. Because I already had a flight booked within the next 2 weeks, I was able to obtain an expedited passport appointment, and I just had to show validation that I was flying within 14 days. Boom. Once I went to that passport appointment, I was able to get the passport within 2 days, okay? I thought that was super quick. However, there is things in the process that you have to take note of. Now, one thing is that are you going to list the child's father on the birth certificate or not? I did list my husband on the child's birth certificate. So when I was applying for the baby's passport, you do have to have the presence of both parents to get the expedited passport, all right? In my case, my husband is in Jamaica, so he had to get a DS 3053 form filled out and have it notarized at the U.S. Embassy in Jamaica, which we had to make an appointment for. And we had to ship that form to the U.S. We used FedEx, and we got it within 1 day. It was super quick. If you are the sole parent on the birth certificate, you do not need this DS 3053 form, statement of consent, because you are listed as the sole parent on the birth certificate for the child. You just have two options, whether you're going to list the father or you're not listing the father. It's up to you. But for me, my baby had to be on there, okay? I was able to return back to Jamaica after giving birth within 5 weeks. But yeah, here we are. I'm back at home in Jamaica with my baby. Yeah. Stay tuned, guys. I am going to talk about the process of getting my baby's Jamaican citizenship and his Jamaican passport so he can be a dual citizen like me. Bye, y'all.